In this video, we're going to be looking at version 1.1 Suno Studio, particularly the cover feature. So let's get started. Hey everyone, Barry from Music Tech Info. Hope you're doing well today. Now, I love to feature Suno Studio, and they have brought out version 1.1. It's still in beta. And I've already covered the majority of the updates in my last Suno Studio video, so make sure you check that out if you haven't already seen it. But what this video entails is all about the cover feature. Now, traditionally what we've had is the replace feature. Now, what replace does, it listens to everything else but what you've selected. Whereas the cover feature will actually cover whatever you have selected. That's the main difference. And you know when you're in cover because you'll be in purple. Anyway, I'll go through it in this video. So let's get started. Okay, so let's have a quick look then. So what you can see at the moment is this Suno Studio session here called I Want to See You. Now, take a note of this part here, which is a synth. Okay, now if I highlight that, now you can do this anywhere, right? Within Suno Studio, it may be that you want to record a new segment in here and then do exactly the same thing, but we're just going to select what's already been generated as a one track. Now, normally we'd go on to replace, but we've got the option of this drop-down box called cover. So it says here, plays along with the surrounding content, references the current selected content. So that's cool. So if I select cover, you'll see it goes purple now. So that's an easy way to distinguish. Whereas replace is it plays along with surrounding content, listening to everything else, and does not reference what you've selected. Right? So that's what we had traditionally, but now we've also got cover, which is what I want to hear. So I'm going to change this now to I actually wanted a piano, but we don't really have a piano. So I'm going to put in keyboard and I'm going to type in piano and I'm going to click the cover option. Now remember, this is only going to recover what we've actually selected. Okay, so you need to bear that in mind. You might want to do the entire track, you may not want to. Obviously, the longer the highlighting of the segment, the longer it will take in terms of generating. By the way, if you are interested in Suno Studio and other AI generators, make sure you subscribe to the channel because it really does help. And I love featuring Suno. I've got my AI digital artist, JJ Felix, on the go as well. So there's lots on this channel. It's quite interesting. Okay, so we can now see it generating. So it's just this second finished. Remember, you've got the EQ stuff on here if you really want to EQ it. But let's have a listen to the difference. And that's what it was like before, remember? So I'd say that's a really powerful tool, actually. Now, what you might want to do is actually have a brand new track, which you could do. You've got things like take lanes. I mean, they're looking at improving this all the time. So it is quite interesting to see. You've got these little collapse tracks as well. So if you've got a lot of tracks on the go, it's good to compress them or expand them if you want a lot more. You can have some more space with the expand track. So there's these little tiny features that keep popping up that I'll always try and report on where possible. So that's pretty cool. What you may be able to do, I'm just going to test this now. If I add a track from the bottom, right, what I might do is actually, let's see, we can right click and we can duplicate and we can pop that up there. And we can then delete that and we can expand it out. Because what I want to see is if it's remembered the old version of it. So I've only got this selected, so let's have a listen. Yep, it's remembered. So now, by having that new generation of the cover, that's now enhanced that section of the song with having them both on. Because soloing is only soloing one. In my traditional DAW, if I click 2 solos, they'll both be available to play. Whereas obviously on here, you're only allowed one. Let's just have a quick listen, see how it sounds differently with the piano from about here.
Till we meet again. Distance feels too far. Planning futures in my head, knowing who you are. I wanna see you.
Okay, the timing's still out, which is a little frustrating. So I'm going to use the visual as a tool, as a guide, and put it around there. Can you see that that's matching up with that one? So I'm hoping that's done it now. There you go.
All the time, I'll get to know you. I'll join the line.
I just think that's amazing. That is such a useful tool, and one that I honestly didn't think of. So remember, guys, you just select whatever you want to change. You've then got the option of it listening to everything else but what you've selected as a replace, or it'll listen to only what you've selected as a cover in purple, and then you're able to regenerate as you wish with this prompt. And remember, you can maximize, you can have a lot more advanced options as well if you really want to, but hopefully you get the gist of the cover feature in Suno Studio. So I hope you enjoyed that video. Catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye.